Hello and welcome back, everyone. It is your girl Cassandra Olivia. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back to see my crazy videos and hear me speak. As always, thumbs up this video, and without further ado, let's get started. So today I decided to do a little bit of a longer video because you guys have been requesting that I do longer videos. So shout out to everybody who's been commenting down below. You guys have definitely been super encouraging and boosting me as far as like me being able to talk longer on camera and so on and so forth. So today I want to show you guys this silk press. I actually did her silk press back in, oh my God, probably like March or April. This was like right when COVID started getting crazy, before everything shut down. So if you see my client not wearing a mask, that's why. I'm actually like probably 4 to 5 months behind editing and posting this video. I wasn't even gonna post this on YouTube, but here we are. So this client came in for a silk press, and I did ask if it was okay for me to record her. She was super cool, super dope. So shout out to you for even letting me record you for your first press. I believe this client told me that she hadn't had her hair pressed since like elementary school or high school. I know it's been like 8 to 10 years, I'll say. I can't remember the exact timeline just because it's been a while. But yeah, I just want to show you guys the process of me pressing her hair out. So she's already been shampooed and washed. That's how we started off the video. And I'm just going in with the paddle brush and just going to detangle her hair. As always, you want to make sure that you're adding some heat protectant. I opt to use either 100% argan oil, and I'll use like a dime size amount of that. Or recently I've been using my Super Skin. You guys know I've been just using that. And pretty much when it's done, I'm probably not going to re-up back on that, but I just wanted to finish using that out. So you just want to make sure that you have some type of heat protectant in the hair. Not too much, just because you don't want the hair to be greasy. So I did speed this video up a tad bit in some spots. In some spots, I only sped it up just a tiny bit, just because I really want you guys to grasp how long it takes for me to like blow dry and detangle. A lot of these videos are sped up just because I don't like them to be long, but in reality, it takes me about 20 to like 30 minutes sometimes to blow dry a client. Do not fret. I always factor that into my total service time. So if it takes you longer to press or longer to blow dry, what you want to do when you're starting out is just do a client that has pretty like average natural hair, I'll say. Time yourself, take your time, do not rush, and then see how long that takes. Once you see how long that takes, add like another 30 minutes to factor in like your client being late or you setting up or anything crazy happening. That way you can have your schedule to where you want it. So in general, this takes me about, honestly guys, I can get this done in about 45 minutes to an hour. But I do have this blocked out for about an hour and 15, an hour and 30. And I just recently, because of COVID, increased all of my service times about 45 minutes. So just to book this service, it's 2 hours, just me and my client. That way you're not overbooking yourself. So I just want to throw that out there. So now that she's all blow dried, I do like to go in and separate the hair. And I like to go in with a round brush. I like to go in with like a medium-sized round brush first, just to get through all of the hair. And then once I'm done doing that, I'll go in with a smaller round brush, just taking the hair in sections. You want to blow like the middle down, the sides and the back, and so on and so forth. I believe that I have a detailed video of how I blow dry, but if you guys want a newer video or a newer updated video of me blow drying like a client with even more hair or different texture, just let me know down below. I do a ton of clients, so that's super easy for me to get. Whether it's going to be edited this week or not is a stretch because I'm super behind. But your girl is officially back from Atlanta and Vegas, and I'm just going to chill out for a little bit, get all my clients done. You guys know that my flat irons are launching soon. I've been having such a hard time with my logo and everything. I've been getting super discouraged. Long story short, the company that I used was like a super popular company. They do all the big celebs. But unfortunately, the owner and his brother actually got coronavirus. So that delayed my project about a month and a half. So my logo was supposed to be done in July, by July 10th. Now my new finish date, which I gave them, is August 30th. So I'm probably just going to launch my flyer and everything for my birthday. So I just want to throw that out there because I know you guys have been asking. I feel like I spoke too soon because I definitely jinxed it. And this is why I don't speak on things when I'm doing them. But yeah. So you can definitely tell this video is old because the first section I started off with my Russ CTC flat iron, which I don't even use anymore. I strictly only use the flat iron that I'm coming out with. So I'll link this down below if you guys want to get this as well. But the flat irons that I'm coming out with are super bomb. I wouldn't just say that. I'm going to show you guys in my video just so you can see how it works on all hair textures. And I'm just going to go ahead and straighten her hair out. And then I'll come back when I'm done this part just so you guys can see how I'm going to trim her ends and how I'm going to style her. Also, in some spots, you'll see me going super slow. This is actually sped up like 40%, 50%, something like that. But you just want to make sure that you're taking smaller sections. If it's virgin hair or super coarse hair, you want to make sure you're taking tiny, tiny sections, and you're just giving the flat iron time to actually drag through your client's hair. So you don't want to rush this part. You want to make sure to do 1 to 2 passes. No more than that, just because you don't want to cause any heat damage. But if you do, just make sure that you have the flat iron on a lower setting. And I do tend to use this on 450. So like my go-to temperature is 450. Sometimes I don't need it to be that hot, but like on an average day, this is just what my temperature is set to. And this pretty much works for all clients. Okay, so now that she's all pressed out, I am going in with just a tiny bit of pomade. In this instance, I believe I used the, the Influence Thermoseal, and I just used like a tiny, 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 less than a dime size amount. I just add this to give the hair a little bit of shine and give it a little bit of hold. So I like to comb that all through. I'm gonna comb the hair back, and I did switch the cape just because the cape that she had on was black. Her hair is black, and I wanna make sure I can see everything. So sometimes when I'm trimming the hair, I'll flip the cape to the side so that way it's super flush against her skin. There's no bumps from like the tabs in the back. Or I'll switch the cape out completely just so I can see what I'm doing and you guys can see. So she has a lot of split ends. You can't really see how far her hair goes just because pretty much where it needs to be trimmed is already thinned out. So I'm just gonna go in and trim her hair, pull it out at a 90-degree angle and do my thing. If you guys have any questions, again, you can just feel free to DM me or comment down below and I'll answer as many things as I can. But yeah, I'm just going in, just giving her a trim, nothing too crazy, not taking a lot of hair off just because her hair is already like split up to where it needs to be, if that makes sense. Like anything that's see-through is going, but I'm gonna keep as much of the healthy hair as I can, and this is how we have length retention. Another thing, for clients that don't get their hair trimmed often, I tell them to get their hair trimmed about every 3 to 4 months the first couple times, but then after that, once you get on a regimen, you have like a protective style or something that you're gonna do with your hair in the meantime, then we stretch the trims out. Every client's different, but on average, I'll say at least every 6 months to get your hair trimmed, no more than every 3 to 4 months. You don't want to do every 6 to 8 weeks because that's the rate that your hair grows and you'll basically be cutting off all your new growth. So I just want to throw that up there. So yeah, she is almost all done being trimmed. I'm just combing everything out, taking a look at her hair. And now I'm just going to go right back in with my flat iron and start pumping her hair. This is how I do all of my clients. It's going to look really crazy and wonky at first, but all I'm going to do is just curl her hair first completely, spray it with a little bit of, Bio Soap Natural Hold. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna take my rake comb in my fingers and zhuzh it out. You wanna just make sure you take your time doing this. Don't rush. If the curls look crazy, that's not my main concern because I know I'm gonna finesse at the end. But just make sure that all your curls are in the same direction. Everything is curled thoroughly. You don't wanna have any straight pieces because when you do go to comb through it, you don't want any pieces sticking out. I hope I'm making sense, guys. I know I'm talking way too much than I'd rather talk, but I just feel like I need to really break this down so you guys can understand and comprehend. So yeah, I'm just gonna curl her up. Then you'll see me zhuzh her towards the end. I don't really need to talk too much more through this. So make sure you follow your girl on Instagram _Cassandra_Olivia, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what videos you want to see next. I have so much content coming out, so many new announcements. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I love each and every one of you guys, my haters, my motivators, everybody in between. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. Let's get her zhuzhed out, honey, so we can get this hair slayed and laid and what else rhymes with that besides betrayed and played? I don't know, but I'm outie. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, I'll link everything down below. Make sure you check that out, and I'm out.